Hello, this is Johnny. I got the Champion Street Fighter from my arcade. Got it from Target for $49.99. And everybody did a video, but they never measured the screen or test it together. And I bought both of them so I could test both of them together. And this is how the box looked like. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I'm like, wow, they have this already. Now I went and tried to do price comparison, and I looked every other places, and Target is the only one that at this moment that carry this. Most of the store they still haven't got this yet. Oh, so I got a pretty shiny little icon, and then the bottom of this. So you see the little shiny little character in the front? That's pretty neat. And there's nothing on top. Okay, so it looks like they have a pretty big sticker here and a sticker here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this so you could watch me take this off in faster motion. Okay, I got one of them plugged in with the battery. I tried to do the video that go out to the TV, but it doesn't work. So uh, with this plug directly to a box like this. Now somebody was asking, is there any way they could convert the HDMI to regular video TV? But so you have to buy some kind of box like this. But this one is actually is going out, and this is coming in. Okay, so this is coming in from that, and it's going out to TV. So it do not work. It doesn't matter what setting I set it to. Set it to 1080 or 720, and it just don't show at all. So let's go ahead and do a single player, see if it even show star. Now I notice there's a lot of clicking when you changing the screen, you know, going up and down like this. Single player. I got it turned up very loud, the maximum that I could push. Okay, and this one I'm gonna do it slower because I want to show you what kind of battery and how to put it in what direction. So you just push it out like this. It's a little clip here. So it's pretty loud. So you need four of the double A. The double A battery. The speaker is very loud, so that's good. And here you have positive and negative. Negative is the one that facing backward like this, pushing against the spring. So like negative, and let's go this way. Okay, we're gonna turn the sound down. You can see the sound, the bar is going down. So, okay, so you guys got the taste of it, how loud it gets. Now we're going to put the other one together, and then we're going to test to see how well they play against each other, and then see how well the screen is. Now it's good to buy two of them. Oh, there's some kind of a description on here. Say micro player, item number, making channel, actually have a serial number on behind it, like a tape by Capcom. So it's officially licensed by Capcom. Put this in the back. Okay, so the back look like this. It have a micro USB 5 volt in, and it have video CO slash VS out. And then here's the volume control, and it's 4 buttons, 4 screw. And then this rubber is pretty good. It's thick. It's thick and it's thicker than normal. And then there's a middle one too. So, and it's kind of, you can feel that when you push it down. This one kind of, you could actually feel it when you push it, but this is pretty solid. But it's softer than normal. And you say my arcade, retro arcade, and I guess that serial number should match the one inside. Okay, and the outside look like this. Same like I like the my arcade. Their paperwork doesn't fade out, and it is very good. Huh, I don't know why this one have a little bit of a white spot with the tape. And there's another screw right here that you could, if you're gonna take it apart, there's a screw here and a screw here, and it's pretty much plastic. And this piece, if we lift it up, there's a tiny little hole. So this button is very similar to the. It reminds me of the other game that I have that had similar button. I had one of this that I was creating, but mine have a ticky noise. So this one is actually bigger than those. Okay. So I think it's more like well, let's compare it with this one. This one is actually bigger than this one. See, the button is actually bigger. And whenever I see this, it kind of want me to compare it with my arcade joystick. No, not my arcade, but my Final Fight arcade stick. So let me go get that. Okay, so I bring in more arcade from a different company, and we could compare the size and everything. And also I bring the original one from Netcom, and as you can see, the joystick is a lot bigger than the original one. So if you come in closer, you could tell that the stick is a lot bigger. Okay, so it's not like a D-pad that added a joystick on top. It's officially a joystick on top. Okay, and the button wise, of course, is compared to that, it's a lot bigger than the one that came with by my arcade Namco Museum. And by the way, just let anybody who's wondering, I did a video. I could not hack this because it boot up to its own original firmware, so we cannot hack that. And then this one is by Namco, I think. Yeah, they're the one who make the Final Fight. And we're going to compare the size of the screen to see what size they are, and then the marquee as well. And then the button, of course, this one is a lot bigger because it has some resemblance based on the design. So I thought it might be the same joystick, same size, but turned out my arcade joystick is bigger. And so as you can see, the joystick is a lot bigger than the other joystick. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start measuring the screen. and we're gonna look at from top, bottom, left, and right and see how it play, how it go. Okay, so if we take the sticker out and put it right on top, it look like it's gonna be it's gonna be pretty much the same size as this one. Okay, now that one is only half the price of this one. This one is at least $100 something. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn this one on as well. The way you turn it on, you press the power on. Okay, and we are going to plug these two together since the TV screen stuff do not work, even though the game is already started. So we'll plug this one with this one. And we're going to choose 2-player. Doesn't seem to like that, huh? I haven't read the instruction yet, so I have no idea what each of this does. Close up, this is like a little sticker with a picture on it, like an eagle. There's an eagle right there. Doesn't do anything. And there's a 2 light over here. This is just a sticker as well. This is just a 1-piece sticker, that this button that actually you could push in and push out. And this one doesn't do nothing either. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's turn this off for a second, and let's put this over here. All right, so we're going to look at the screen based on all direction. All right, so I'm going to go over here and look at with you. So we're going to look at this on all directions to see. Right now the color is already not correct. Okay, that's red color. All right, so we're looking at directly at it, and now we're looking at from the top. It look good. We're looking at from the bottom. It look good. The screen still look good. The red is still red. Okay, now we're gonna go sideways now. Okay, that's the part that it started to kind of fade it out a little bit, I think. See this side. No, actually they're all about the same. Now the top and bottom are much clearer, but the size, this one is the one is a little bit off, but the color red, it seemed to be okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start a game. Let's make this one player 1, and let's make that one. That one is only matter select player 2. So yeah, so they both booting up together, and so by plugging the cable on, I select player 1, and that one automatically kick in as a player 2. So that's pretty cool. Now that screen seems to be better than. Let's see if this screen have the same thing or have an issue. Okay. Now I know my little pixel was complaining about the screen. Because I remember my little pixel was complaining about a screen that was not good. So let's turn this one down. That's weird, you saw that? This one is acting weird. It keep on going off and on. See that? Did I do something to it? See that? It's plugging all the way, but it's acting weird. It doesn't like to be picked up, I guess. All right, let's check this one out. See if this one have the, now this one have the game running. So let's see if how the screen is. So straight on top. Top, it seemed to be okay. Bottom seem to be okay on this one too, and the size seem to be okay. You know, like the Lamco, when I turn sideways, I can't even see it. I started getting a blurry vision. Now, okay, here you go. Here's the left angle that is giving you blurry angle. See that? So same thing with the Lamco arcade one. See, this side is good. Okay. There's always the TFT screen is always going to have one angle is bad. See, there you go. Okay. So same thing with the arcade one up. The left side is going to be not good, but at least you don't have to look straight ahead right now. At this point, it's still good. Like 10 degree and then straight ahead, so not too bad. Because I know some on the my arcade the Galaga, if you don't look straight at it and you tilt a little bit, you already start getting blurry screen, and that's when it give you headache. So you have to look at either straight or this angle with my arcade. This one, you little bit 10 degrees still okay, but once you get to 15 degree more right there, that's when the color started to give you a different color 3D type of look feel. Now if you look straight from the side, it's going to be okay. Same thing with my arcade, the Galaga, the generation 2, same thing. But why in this 45 degree, between 45 degree and 15 degree, this is where the angle is not good. Okay, so marquee light up, look pretty good. All right, now there is something wrong with either the cable or something is going on. This one is flicking like crazy. Okay, that one's a 2-player, it's not doing that, and the first player is doing some crazy stuff by itself. Back to the game. Is it something I accidentally clicked? Did I accidentally click on the main menu? So how do I get out of that screen? I'm just going to turn the power off, turn it back on, and see if that problem will go away. Okay, so I don't know why that is happening. I have no idea. This is the first time unboxing it. All right, so I'm going to choose player 1. Okay, so it looks like I will have to restart this game as well. Otherwise, it will give me a buzzing error. Even though I already got the volume turned down, it's giving me buzzing error sound. Alright, so I pick first player, press. Don't know which one to insert coin. No, not menu. Start. Alright, let me pick 2 player and pick 1 player. Okay, that's what I get for not reading the screen, reading the instruction. Nope. It took it by itself. I did not touch a button. I just moved down and up, and it kicked in for some reason. Okay, then it came back to this. Back to the game, restart. And this wobble, like this thing, this joystick wobble by itself. It's like not screw on tight or something. See that? That's not good. That joystick wobble. See that? That's coming from this joystick. Okay, so I don't know why. Oh, it's giving you game difficulty. And it moved the screen changing very fast. You barely touch it and this thing will change. So let's zoom in. Let's bring this down and zoom in closer. I mean, the screen looked very nice. You know, the graphic, the screen, everything. But that joystick, it just kind of give it away because of the too much wobbling. Okay, so let me see if I can pull my chair without hitting that. So let's put this to the side for a second so we could focus on this one, and then we could compare the... Alright, let me go ahead and measure the screen size. See how big this screen is. And go from here to the angle, 45 degree. Let's do it from this side. It's about 3.5 screen. Going from there to there is about 2.9 straight across. 2.9 straight across, and from the top and down is about less than, it's about 1.8, or actually close to 1.9. So 1.9, almost 2 inches. And here is 2.9, almost 3 inches, 2.9, and here is 3.5. Alright, so let's compare, let's measure that with this screen here. Since this one is not turned on, this one did not take all the full screen either, even though okay, I was referring to not this one, but this is weird that that screen is going to the menu screen and I haven't touched it yet. I was referring to the new wave. Oh, this is not, this is new wave, so I called the wrong name. So it's the same size screen, but the screen is smaller. It's not 3.5, it's like almost 3.4. So this screen is smaller. This screen is 3.4 right here. Okay. But the measurement go across is the same. But I think what give away is the height. Yeah, this one is only 1.8, and that one is 1.9. So this one is wider than this one. The color here is more smoother in compared to the light. This one is more blend in together, where that one is just the light right in the middle. Okay, and this screen is tilted more than that screen, where that screen is more straight up. So if you was to look at both of them in the same, I mean, price does make difference, you know. Now this one, this joystick is stable and it click. This one, it wobble everywhere like crazy. So the joystick is very flinky. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this one off for now. Let me hold the button. And this one also have a light up where you could get a second controller from the back with this open door. So it's pretty cool. The way it presents itself, it's very nice. Got 2 USB, you can play two player using a controller. But this one do not support the gravity, so that's the sad thing about it. I haven't been playing it, so it's been collecting dust. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this off. Okay, I finally turned it off. Alright, this one is still acting weird, malfunctioning. It's like it's going crazy. See that? I don't know, is it because the cable? Let me unplug the cable and see if I could get out of this screen. Alright, let's go look at the menu. This is the menu. Street Fighter Champion Edition micro player user guide. Alright, we got all this button, all that information there. It tells you how to put the battery in, which I just did. Okay, and now it's in French. Okay, so it's only like a two-page. So let's look at the one with the button layout. See what all this button mean here. Okay, number 10 is a star button. Of course, number 9 is the joystick. Obvious. Number 1 is the menu button, and number 2 is on and off button, which is this main one right there. And number 3 is what does this does? Just a coin button. So, but why is it giving me this menu? They didn't really talk about it on this book. Then they have this introduction brochure where it talk about the stuff that they purchase. I mean, they sell different kind of game system. And then here's the My Arcade Street Fighter, My Arcade 2. And I already seen that one in Target, so those of you who's interested in getting it, all those are already in Target on sale for, I think this one is like, this one is $49. I think this one might be $34.99 or $39.99. I don't remember. All right, so most of this cabinet I do have. Now the Dig and Dug is the one is malfunctioning. I love that cabinet, but it keep on changing color when you leave it on too long. This one, Dig and Dug. Now Galaga, after 2020, they have fixed it, so the screen wasn't lacking or slow down or stuff like that. So they did fix the Galaga. So those of you who have problem in 2019, you could revisit this Galaga. So the Galaga is fixed. I did a video on it that is working great, but Dig and Dug still have issues. So if you leave it running 24 hours, I suggest you do that. If you purchase something, let it run 24 hours. If anything will happen or go bad, that's when it will go bad. At least it's still on your warranty. Okay. So one thing I learned from my mistake is sometimes I buy stuff and I leave it on the shelf, and then next thing you know it, I try to turn it on and find out it's broken. Okay, so this one seemed to be malfunctioning. I don't know how it got to that screen in the first place. So let me turn it off again, and let me turn it back on again. Okay. Now the both screen have the same glare. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a single player. Okay, doesn't like the, which one is the A button? Nope. Okay, that's the A button. Okay. And let's try this one as well. Now I want to see if this thing will start going crazy by itself again, because that one did not, this one did. Okay. This one went to a menu, which I didn't do nothing to it. I'm going to shake it. See what triggered that? What triggered the left and let's see what this screen does. If you look at the left, same problem. Okay, same problem as the other one. Top is good, bottom is good, left is good. Okay, the right is good. Okay, but this side is no good. See that? No good. Till you get all the way out to this one actually worse than the other one. This one on the left, you still see, you can't really see it. So this one is, this screen is worse than that one by a little bit. By a little bit. Not too much, but this one is a little bit better. Now, I already turned the sound down. And for some crazy reason, the sound came back up. By turning the power off and turn it back down, it automatically come back up. Okay, both of them. They automatically default to the middle bar, even though I turn the sound down, it automatically go back to the medium of the sound. I turn it off, turn it back on, the sound go super loud. Okay, so by wiggling it didn't do anything. It didn't go to the main menu. So I'm going to change the cable direction, see if the problem will occur because I changed the cable direction. So I'm going to plug this one in first, and then I'm going to plug the second one in. Now I don't know, you're supposed to plug this in when it's turned off or when it's on. So let's go ahead and turn the power off. Okay, so I'm going to turn this one on first. Now I have something like that with this one. This is also a 2-player, but it play arcade game using similar cable. So I don't know they are compatible by plugging that with this. So that's something I'm thinking about. But I think this one, the screen is smaller than those, I think. Well, that's one way to do it. Just take one of this sticky thing right here and put it right on top. Yeah, this screen is bigger than this one. This one I think is only 3 inches, and those are 3.5. So it's pretty much almost the same as Neo, the Neo Geo Mini. I think Neo Geo Mini screen is now I don't remember. I have to go open it. Okay, so let's turn this one on now. Yeah, I think Neo Geo Mini, I think it's also, here's a Neo Geo Mini. And their button is smaller than the button over here. But let's see how big is this screen is. It's a 3.3.5, almost 3.4. See, 1, 2, 3, almost 3. It's about 3.4, and this one is 3.5. So that one is bigger by a little bit. So it's very similar size as a Neo Geo Mini, but it does have a light up marquee, and it does have 6 buttons where the Neo Geo Mini only have 4 buttons. Now this button remind me of Sega. The Sega Genesis. So let's see this. Yeah, the button size is the same. So if you was to, I just dropped my console. So if you was to compare the size, they are the same size joystick. Okay, same size joystick. But this one is not as high as the My Arcade. My Arcade button is a little bit higher than Sega Genesis. Not Sega. Yeah, Sega Genesis. Yeah. Well, Sega Asteroid City. This button here is much nicer, I believe. And the button is actually real button. It's not wobbling like crazy. It does have micro switch on it. Okay, this is a good one to mod it with Raspberry Pi because I have a good joystick. Now this one costs about $150, I believe. But this one does go up to the TV. Okay, that one doesn't. They don't go. I tried to plug it to the TV. It doesn't work. All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna leave it as 1 player, and I wonder if this one automatically goes to 2 player when I pick 1 player. Okay, try again. Let me try start button. Try all the button. Nothing happened. Alright, try this side. This one make noise. Okay. This one, it just is this thing malfunctioning or what? You guys tell me. I tried to push the button and nothing is happening. Alright, let me do the insert coin. That's one thing I didn't do. Insert coin and then insert 2 coin. Insert coin. Okay. That's how normally you and then star and star. Now that one have a better sound when you went ching, but nothing happened. This one seemed to something have kick in, but it went back to this menu again. It went back to this doggone stupid menu again, which pissed me off. This one, I click the menu, doesn't do nothing. This one, it automatically go to menu, and I don't understand why. Okay. Oh. It selected back, go back, but doesn't go back. I'm gonna go read the instruction because it got to a point I'm ready to return this one. Okay. Okay, I read the instruction. They say that both of them have to be turned on at the same time. So let's go ahead and turn both of them on. And also they recommend that the cable have to be flat onto the table surface. It could damage the cable if you carry around with it. So in other words, you have to, I'm going to use the second cable because this cable, I'm having some issue with it. So I want to see if it's maybe it's a cable issue. I'm hoping that will be the case, not the system itself. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and plug this one in and plug this one in. Okay, now they say the system had to be on a surface without wobbling it around. So I'm reading the instruction. Now they say you have to turn both of them on the same time. Okay, and that's the instruction. I'm trying to put this cable back in case there's a chance I might have to return this one. All right, so they say you have to select one player and then the other one select second player, and you cannot do anything on the second player until the first player insert the 2 coin. So you go ahead, select second player, select first player. Okay, you have to insert the coin first, 2 coin. Okay, 2 coin, and then you press start. Right, then you press either kick or punch, doesn't matter, and then you press start and the button. Did not want to work. All right, so I did exactly what they say. Press A button again. I insert 2 coin over there and I insert 2 coin here, And let's try start button again. And press A. Insert coin again. Button. It did not work. Okay. I'm gonna read this directly to you guys and see what I'm messing up. Okay. Something just kicked in. Something just kicked in by itself. Did not touch it. It just go choo. Alright. And it went to this stupid screen again. I don't know, maybe because I pressed too much button. And once you're here, it's hard to get out. Now I just keep on going choo 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 like a mouse non-stop. I guess because I pressed 2 or 3. Yeah. To me, this is malfunctioning. It did not work. Alright, let me power this off at the same time. Let me power on the same time. He said you must play as a player 1 first before select player 2. When playing with 2 players, you must enter at least 2 credits before you begin the 2-player game. Alright, so let's start the game. Insert a coin and press star. Press A. And it says you're supposed to start playing the game first. That is not supposed to be that difficult. You must enter at least 2 credits before you begin with a 2-player. 1, 2. Okay. And okay, press star, press A. Can't do it because this size haven't kicked in yet. I think more button I press is gonna go back to the menu. Even though I didn't click anything on the menu, it's gonna kick in again, I bet. The game will not begin until you press star once the credit has been added. Okay, you must enter at least 2 credits before you can begin the 2-player, which I did. The game will not begin until you press star. 1 credit has been added. Yeah, it just go choo by itself and then it's gonna go to that stupid menu again. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna unplug the cable and then plug the cable on later because this video is not doing very well on promoting the 2-player game. Alright, let me just turn it both off again. And I'm gonna unplug the cable for now. I wanna see if this game will even play by itself. Solo. Alright, I wanna see if this is the one is the worst one. Okay. So I'm gonna select 1 player. Okay, insert coin first. 1, 2. Press. Okay, doesn't like button. It likes star button. So press star. Doesn't do nothing. Let's see what this one does. Insert coin. Press star. Okay, press A. Same thing. So what I'm doing wrong? I'm not plugged in. I'm just insert coin. Press star. Press jam. Okay, press the nothing. Alright, let's try single player and try that. Star, star, A. Okay. So the other side require you to be plugged in with a cable. So if you select this side by itself, it seems to be okay. If you look at it from this angle, it's terrible. If you look at it from this angle, it's okay. The graphics look very pretty. The graphics look very nice and pretty. The joystick seems to be pretty nice. I guess if it was too tight, you could probably break it. Alright, so let's try a little bit something different. Plug the cable in. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off, plug the cable in. This time I'm going to start the game as a one player. But I know when I plug it in, if I go to this side and I play, I select star and press A. Okay, no coin, because I think you have to put the coin in once you start the game. So I think that the instruction is not clear, okay? It just say insert the coin, press star, and in other words, start playing, and then that side you insert the coin star. So what I did is okay, so now it's working. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert the coin because the screen say insert the coin. Screen is kind of not focusing. Okay, so I'm gonna insert the coin first. All right, so I pick my first player, star. I'm gonna pick my character first. All right. Now this side, this side will see exactly what I'm playing. Okay, because I haven't selected yet. Now I'm gonna insert coin. Press start. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, so that's how you do it. Alright, so how do you get out of the game? Okay, click the menu this time on this one. Alright, okay, so both of them change in the same time. That's good. Screen, you could do full screen or you could do narrative, meaning make the screen original. Demo sound, that's fine. Game difficulty, let's make it easier. So they both change in the same time. Brightness, let's make it a little bit brighter. Let's go all the way to 15, see what happens. Okay, 15. Alright, and then we're gonna press menu, press A. Okay, A, no menu again, okay? Now both of them are booting up the same time because you reset the setup, which makes sense. All right. Now they say do not start player 2 until you start player 1. So we're gonna go back and do it one more time, so I will remember, you will know, and we'll all be good, okay? Select the menu again, sorry. Back, okay. So that's working, now it's working, okay. So we don't have to return anything. So press insert, no, yeah, insert coin. Okay, then press star on the first one first. Let this guy pick the character first. Alright, once you pick the character, the game is about to start. Then the challenger will come in. Insert coin, 2 coin, star, and then the challenger come in. Now I could pick a different character. So all the button is working. Oh, the thing, they get stuck somehow in the bottom. Okay.
Round 2, fight!
That does happen if you wiggle it too much. Don't know, something in the button I think is not stable. It's not tight. So when you wobble it, I guess it accidentally pushed the button. So to get out, just press press stop. Start again? No. Menu. So if one of them come up and the other one doesn't, you have no choice but to turn it off. That's the reason they say you cannot be holding it and playing this together with a cable plug-in. As you can see, if I wobble it and one of them change screen, you can't get out. That's what happened on this one. I couldn't get out. You can't get out of the game, and you have to totally turn it off to get that off. Okay, that's the reason I did it. I did it just to see what happened. Can I able to create the same problem I had a while ago? And yes, I was able to reproduce the same error. Now let's try player 1 on this one and player 2 on this one. See if it will work as well. Because we only tried player 2 on this one. So let's try player 2 here. But I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to press A. Yeah, A. So just press one button. That's it. Nothing else. One button to start. Alright. Then both of them will automatically go into the game mode. So based on the instruction, it doesn't tell you that. And the sound will automatically go back loud. Even though I turned it down already, every time you reboot it, it go back to the middle. Okay, automatically go back to the middle. You guys could look at the screen and pause and look at yourself. That's so you could see what I'm saying. This instruction do not tell you. Here's the main note information, and here's some more information. I read from the beginning here, then I read this information here. So it didn't really go into that detail. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to insert the coin. 2 coin. Press start. Here I'm going to insert. Okay, here I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to play player 1. Make sure this is player 1. Now I'm wondering if I control player 1 from here, can I control player 1 here? Oh. No, I'm not controlling it. Okay, I'm controlling this one. The guy moved at the same time I pressed the backward. Scared me. I thought he was actually moving. The button, okay, here's my conclusion on the game. The button is very well, very good size. The design is very nice. The mark here is not too bad. Okay, you tip on it, it's not fake. The light doesn't like flick, so that's good. All right, but one thing is, if you playing 2-player, don't try to shake this. Okay, if you shake it, it's gonna mess it up. All right, and the screen is a good size compared to the what do you call it? This one, toys. Replica, the new wave toys. This big one right here is pretty much similar in screens. The game color graphic is good, and you could also change the screen to instead of using the full screen, you could choose a native. And then we're gonna go ahead and press no, we need to go back up and then press A to go back. And so now the screen is a smaller screen. Okay, and so if I zoom in, you can see there's a black line on both of them. Okay, there's black line on both of them. For some reason this one recorded, the color seemed to be more faded than the other one, and this one now seems to be darker. So if I focus right in the middle, this screen seems to be better than that screen for some, but this one's the one was giving me malfunctioning. Okay, but it looked like the malfunctioning is all because the instruction wasn't clear. You need to play the game first on this one, and then once you start playing, once you select start, this will automatically kick in, and then that's when you were able to insert a coin. Alright, but there's no way to reset it. I guess you could reset it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, it's back to 7 and 7. So let's change it back to full screen, because there's not really that much difference and the level is still level 4. So let's change it back to brightness. Let's change it all the way bright. Yes, Momo. My cat is lonely because can't find. Yes, Momo. Yes, I'm here. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's go back up and we're going to press one of the buttons. Okay. So that would reset the game. But for some reason this screen, the background is darker and this screen is more lighter. I don't know. I set both of them to bright. Now this is opposite. Before this was more lighter and this was more darker. Yeah, still same thing. I don't know, is there something wrong with my phone? Can I focus on both sides? See, this side is more brighter and this side seems to be darker. But by me looking at it, I can't tell the difference. They look the same to me. Okay, maybe because I'm looking at it at the angle. I think I just accidentally pressed insert coin or something. Something of that nature. I accidentally did. I don't know what I did, but this thing is so sensitive. I'm serious. Okay, 2-player, my opinion. Don't do it. You want to play 2-player? It's not worth another $49 to get a 2-player. Just stick with 1. For collection, for 1-player is okay. For 2-player, don't do it. This is kind of problem I'm getting. It's very sensitive to it to go malfunctioning. It's very sensitive to one to go haywire. And so they recommend to leave the cable on the table. Don't move it around. I didn't do nothing. I just pick it up and then next thing you know it, the thing die on me again. So I'm gonna turn both of them off so it won't create a problem. I don't have time to do teardown. I'm really curious what's inside look like. Maybe my little pixel will beat me to it and do a open box teardown, because he normally do teardown. He and ETA Prime do the teardown. I didn't know I would have that much of a problem trying to figure it out. I might just go ahead and put the video together and cut some of those, trying to figure out what's going on out. One thing I want to say is don't plug it in and shake it. Don't pick it up while you're playing it, because it will disconnect. One of them will disconnect. To get out of the menu, you have to select back and then press a button. Any button, just press it, it will go back. The star does not go back. The select, the coin does not go back. Menu only work on when you select menu. Both of them will come on at the same time. If only one of them come on, then there's something wrong. And then so 2-player is more of an issue to me. I don't recommend getting a 2-player. Okay, this thing, is it stable to play? To me, this thing is not tight, like real tight, where you will wind up shaking this console. Okay, it's very loose, so there's no way possible for you to, like, move it this way, okay, because I don't see that happening. Okay, I just don't see that happening because the joystick is very loose. Now if you have a joystick is more stiff, then yeah, I can see you going now, unless you move your hand like that, yeah, then I could see that happening. So if you let me tilt it up. Now if you tend to use your palm a lot like this, yeah, then yeah, you will move. But if you just like doing this, like that, playing like that, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. So is it stable on the table? Yeah, I think so. I have not run into a problem where the things will actually move. So, but yeah, it could be possible with people with bigger hand. Yeah, this thing will move. But this thing, I don't like the joystick, how it feels. It's very loose and wobble. But at the same time, by creating this like that, it make the gameplay a little bit not as intense. Can you take this joystick out by turning it like the old one? No, you cannot. No, you cannot turn it. Okay, so it's a different type of joystick, not like the other one where you could take this one and you could twist the head off, like you could do with this one. Yeah, that one you cannot. Okay, so yes, this one joystick is smaller, way smaller. Can you tell? Very small compared to this one. So all right, that's my end of my video. So hopefully this helped. I don't know, do you guys want to know how tall this game system is? I mean, compared to this other one right here next to it, it is taller. Okay, compared to, now the button wise is the same, but this is have a bigger joystick, so it's more, it's I think it's better and it's thicker. Okay, so this one you could actually, now this one does not wobble around as much as this one will, because I think this one have, it's just this one a little bit higher. The weight about the same. They're both about the same weight. There's not, I don't think there's any difference in the weight. Now this one is about the same weight as the other one as well. So, but I like the button. I like the way they arcade one, my arcade, their console now is more. I mean, to me it's better and it's more fun to collect. Instead of waiting for the 12-in-1 come together. I mean, those are nice game system, but the button is just bad. I will not buy this to mod this to Raspberry Pi, no way. Okay, but this, yes, I might consider it. There's possibility that we could find a video card adapter. We could keep the same video card If not, we could always change it out to a 3.5 IPS screen. And their price is not that bad, $34 for a 3.5 screen. Either $34 or $50, you could buy one, and you could replace that screen and put a Raspberry Pi in here and use the same button. Now, I don't know, do they use the same kind of wire that you could use, that you could plug it in? If they do, you could. If they don't, then it might be a little bit hard to mount this to Raspberry Pi. But at the same time, you could always replace the board at the bottom, keep the button, and if they could do this if they could mount this to Raspberry Pi, you definitely could mount this to Raspberry Pi because it's got a lot of space in there. Okay, so there's a lot of space in there where you could easily mount this to Raspberry Pi. Now you cannot change this to a different direction because this is more of a horizontal screen. You cannot tilt it to vertical or both, which this one you could, because the outside frame you could actually, this screen and this screen right here is almost a perfect square, so you could actually cut this off and make this a perfect adjustable screen. Okay, with that one you cannot. Okay, that one is more of a horizontal game structure. Alright, so that is my conclusion. Hopefully that answered all your questions. So yeah, I don't need to return it, but I think one of them might think about consider mounted to Raspberry Pi, but I would do a teardown first because I already have a lot of systems with Raspberry Pi, so I'm not really sure I'm going to mod everything to Raspberry Pi, because I got to a point where Raspberry Pi is a Raspberry Pi unless I separate the console to dedicate one for one console, one for another console, and not able to play all the game. Like one just play Sega Genesis, one play Capcom, one play Neo Geo. Just dedicate a console for just to do that. That way, but if I have everything the same, then I really don't need multiple console. Just need one console and do everything. You know what I'm saying? Alright, thank you for watching, and hopefully this helped. And I'll see you later. Give me a thumb up if you like the video. That will support me and my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and that will definitely support my channel by subscribing to me, so I could get more subscriber I get, the more chance of somebody will send me something to test. But if I don't have that much subscriber, definitely I will have to buy my own stuff and test it. But it's fine. This is my hobby. I like to do this kind of stuff, buy stuff, see what they have, and I like to collect them. So those are my collection right now, and I like to know what's inside. So stay tuned for the next video when I tear this down and see what exactly is in here. Or maybe somebody will beat me to it, then I don't have to tear it down. Maybe Mad Little Pixel and E.T. Prime might tear one of this down, and then we can look at it. Alright, later.